Hey guys, jumping on here to show you how to take a 3D scan of your foot. So we want to use this Foot Scan 3D app, which is available on iTunes. It's a free app. It uses the LiDAR scanning, which is developed for Face ID, but also fits our purpose for doing an accurate 3D scan. So once we open up the app, we have the patient, we're kneeling on the chair. This makes it gives our foot that we're in a really good position. You can see here the patient's moving around. We just want to make sure that we keep them still, and if required, to correct a supinatus by plantar flexing his first rate. So once we've got that, we're going to start recording here. You'll see it count down. We just want to make sure that we're getting a really nice still image. We can move even slower than this, and we just want to really make sure we're holding it so we get a really good capture of the foot. Come around the side at that angle and we get a really good capture of the foot that way before coming back and getting a good capture of the heel. It's really good to do a non-weight bearing scan here because we get accurate image of the foot before the weight bearing forces act on it. You can see here once that we've taken a scan of the foot, we can change the range here. So this is really important so that we don't get we get a really good detail of what we want in the scan. So you can see on the image there that the purple in the background, as I move the toggle down, anything with the purple will be cut. So I've gone a little bit too far there. So for this particular scan, we can cut it at 0.5 and the scan will then do its work. You want to make sure you're around that 30 centimeters away from the scan and not too much further, as we won't get enough detail. Once the scan is going through here and it'll develop our file, you can check and make sure you're happy with it. We want to make sure that all the images are filled and we get a really nice accurate representation of the foot. Remember, this is how the orthotic will come out based on this scan. So if you're not happy with it at this stage, easiest thing is to redo the scan. So once the scan is formulated here, we can have a bit of a check around, look around. Yep, we've got a nice complete image of the foot and it's an accurate representation. Once that happens there, we can push share, and then we just want to make sure we're saving it as an STL. Once we save it for the STL, click the right button. You can go through mail, so you either use your mail or your Gmail. Mail's preferential because it'll always allow you to send through the STLs. You just want to make sure that you're logged in on that account. Send that one to scans@propel.3d.net, and you can just label it right foot with the patient's name. Is great. Once you send that off, you're right to scan the left foot. Any questions, let us know.